Hello Aquarius, welcome to your April 2018 reading. This is a general reading for you Aquarians. Also listen to your rising sign and your moon sign. If this doesn't resonate as much for you this month, they may resonate more for you or will give you more depth into your reading. So have a listen to that as well. If you would like to have a personal reading that is going to be very specific to you, then you can follow the link to my website that's below and you can book a reading via my website and that will give you a more specific reading. I'd like to thank you for liking and subscribing my channel. It's very much appreciated. Thank you for the response. It's been great to have all you wonderful people subscribing. So thank you for that. Okay, so let's get on with your reading and see what's in store for you for April. Okay, so the first card that you've got, which is, the card that is signifies you and what's going on around you. It's about in April. Make sure that you have a look at what you have, where you are, being generous. Not financially, but being generous of yourself as well to others. Make sure that you are balancing out what people are doing for you and that you are recognizing their efforts and that you give back into the community, give back into your family, give back. I feel like I want to say don't sort of concentrate just on what you're wanting and what your needs are. It really is about looking beyond that and really giving back to other people energetically as well, doing something nice for someone, looking after someone, not just always taking for yourself. Look beyond you, and really be aware of that, because I feel like for some of you there is going to be someone around you that is going to need support. There's someone around you that is going to need a cup of tea and a chat, something nice to happen for them, a little bit of recognition. There's going to be someone around you that is going to require some support from you. Okay, so be aware of that. So have a look at, people around you. If there's someone that needs some sort of help, reach out and help them. Because that may be called for you to do that as well. And what's crossing you is the Five of Swords as well. The Five of Swords is again, it's about what you've achieved, but also recognize others around you. So it really is about looking at how do I put this? What I'm hearing is don't be selfish about your time and your efforts and what you've got and what you want, and look beyond that. Look outside of yourself and look at what's going on with people around you. That's really for the first week of April. I feel like that's going to be a really important thing for you to really. I feel like you've been through a lot. And you've gained a lot of wisdom and a lot of insight and a lot of strength. And now there's someone around you that requires some of that knowledge that you have, some of that wisdom that you've gained through your experiences to help them through a bit of a hard time. Okay, a bit of a hard time. So be aware of what's going on around you and what other people are needing, because there's going to be someone there. Really, and they just keep harping on this. There really is going to be someone that is going to require some of your wisdom and knowledge and strength. So be available for that. Be available for that, because they're going to need it, because it comes from, and this is in your past, and this is the Hanged Man. You have gone through some sort of difficulty. You have gone through some sort of suffering. You have gone through some hardship. You have gone through difficult times that has caused you. This is a man that's upside down, is in an uncomfortable position. It's self-sacrifice. So you've been in that situation, and that you've learnt from that situation, and it's made you who you are today. And so you have that ability to help others. So use that, give back and help others as well with that. That's really important. That's really important. There are some situations, some problems, something's going to come up for you in the first 2 weeks of April that's going to be a little bit bumpy. Things that you're going to have to deal with. You know, it's. I don't feel like they're anything major, but I feel like they're just, you know, things that come up that need to be dealt with, and you're going to think, oh gosh, here we go again. You know, I don't really feel like it. I don't really, you know, feel like doing that. But there is, and I feel like who's going to need your support, who's going to need your help is going to be someone that's close to you, someone that's close to you, someone that is in the family, a very close friend. There's going to be some sort of disharmony, some sort of issues that are going to come up that need to be dealt with. It's a partner, a child, family member, very close friend. It's someone that's very close to you. There is a love connection there. I feel like that's who it is. It's someone that is close to you, that is needing your help, your support, your understanding, and you're really asked to do that. You know, it's going to benefit you to do that. It's going to really put you in a bit of an uncomfortable situation, I feel, as well. You're going to feel a little bit uncomfortable about that. Okay, I also feel like for some of you Aquarians, the single Aquarians, this is also a connection that you're going to have with someone on a romantic level, so that there is a romantic union there. There's a romantic energy around you. Great time to get out and socialize and mix and mingle. I think for some of you, it's this person that you're going to be helping out of some sort of difficulty that may move on to some sort of a relationship with you. For some of you, that's really interesting. That I was just sort of compelled to say that, you know. The more you, and for some of you, if you're single and you're looking for love, it's when you're helping other people that it opens doors and you meet people and you just don't know what's going to come of it, what's going to come of that situation. So it'll be interesting to see what happens for you there, because there's quite a few, you know, there's quite a few sort of layers to this. It's different for different Aquarians, different situations that you're in, you know, different situations that you're in. By week 3 in April, you're really going to need to be the hermit. And it doesn't mean you need to go crawl into your shell and disappear. It simply means have some time out for yourself. So this might be, you know, this situation in the first 2 weeks might be quite taxing for you. Don't forget that it's, you know, new moon in Libra, and that is in the relationship, the house of relationships. And it is going to stir up different things for different people in relationships of, you know, partner, children, family, close friends. It's going to stir things. So you might find that by the end of the week 2, you're going to need to withdraw a little bit, meditate, time out, walk along the beach, go for walks, do something that nourishes you, that nurtures you, that allows you to process. Because I feel like you're needing to get in touch with your intuition. I feel like there is some processing there that's going to happen for you, something that you need to process and allow to just sort of work through. That's going to come up for you, and you need time out to do that. You need to still your mind. You need to still the clutter. You need to still the demands. Okay, so you've given yourself out in the first 2 weeks to people that have needed it, and then it's time to withdraw and just re-nurture yourself. Have a look at what's going on, you know, and that's going to lead to, you know, the what's coming up for you the last week of April and moving into May is the 9 of Cups, which is the wish card, which is, you know, what do you want? What are your desires? What do you want? What, moving forward, what is it you want to bring into your life? What are your hopes, your dreams? You know, is it a project that you've got in mind that you want to see to fruition? Is it a new job? Is it a promotion? Is it, if you're working for yourself, you've put in a lot of effort and you're going to start reaping that benefit. So it's really going to, by the end of April, I feel like the beginning of April is going to start off slow. It's going to start off a bit of a slog, but then it just opens up. Once you sort of re-nurture yourself, find some time out, it's like the floodgates are open towards the end of April for you, and all the things that you've hoped for and planned for and have worked towards are going to come to fruition, are going to work out for you, are going to be really good. So it really is about being clear about what you want to bring into your life, what you want to create, because you're totally able to do it. You're totally able to create what you want, create your reality, make the changes you want to make, bring in those changes. Because your life, I tell you, I really feel like it takes off. It just takes off. And, you know, you've got the Wheel of Fortune here. So it's about, you've done things for other people. You've done things in the way they've wanted it to, you know, you sort of worked in people's shadows. You've done, and now it's just turned around and this is what I want. This is where I'm headed. This is what I want to do. And I'm going to be doing it. You know, it's all there for you. It's just so positive. So really be clear about what you want, where you want to be, and the changes that you want to make, because they're going to stand you in good stead once you get through this sort of bit of tumultuous time in the first 2 weeks. It's looking at relationships, looking at what people are needing and whether you're prepared to give it to them or not. There's that too. You know, there's that too. And the outcome of all that is the Palace of Wands, because you get to, by the end of April, you're going to know what your passions are. You're going to really be in tune with your creativity, really be in tune with your passion, really be in tune with your determination. This is determination. This is real strength. That's where you're going to be. You're going to be able to define what you want out of life, what you're wanting to do, where you want to go, what you want to do, and how you want to do it, what your requirements are. Really positive. So if there's any new projects you want to put in place, any new learning, any new way of doing things, any job change, any moves, any rewards for work that you've done, what have you written that you need to have looked at? It's really going to start moving forward quite rapidly and taking you into May, which is going to be quite a, you know, we'll have a look at that when we get to it, but it's sort of moving you towards that. It's like something's going to get its own energy, and away it goes. So that's really very good. The card that is under the deck that I was shuffling for you is the Page of Coins, and that is about working out your abundance. What is it that you're wanting? Where are you, you know, what abundance do you want? And that's love, happiness, finances, work, health. Where are you headed? Put it down on paper, plan it. So April really is also a time of working out. What's your wish list? What do you want to create? Plan it, write about it, work at it. Figure it out, because it's all going to just take off. It's all going to take off for you, which is absolutely fantastic. I'm going to take a Dreamtime reading card for you, a Dreamtime card. Let's have a look at what is in store for you. This is just going to give you an overview of the sort of energy that you're going to be working with. So let's have a look. The Southern Cross, Pathfinder. How appropriate is that? Pathfinder. The Southern Cross is in the Southern Hemisphere. It helps sailors navigate their way to at sea. It's quite a prominent constellation in the Southern Hemisphere. And it helps you find your way. And April is about you plotting and working out what path you want to take. Where are you headed? Work it out. Help people that are around you and work out where they're going and whether you want them there, or, you know, what's happening with that situation. Sort through it and move it on. You know, take some time out to work it out and meditate. Get in touch with your intuition. And it's, you know, Pathfinder is your card. Because that's what you're doing in April. Working it all out. Oh. And of course you've got, out of the Osho Zen Tarot, you've got silence. That's your word. Silence. Stop the chatter. Stop the interruptions. Stop the disturbance. Stop the distractions. And go to that quiet place so that you can work out what it is you're seeking. That's excellent. I really like that for you, Aquarius. After what you've been through and this little part in the beginning of April, it then clears up beautifully and just flows. So go with it, enjoy it, and I wish you many blessings. And I will see you in mid-April for the mid-month reading. Many blessings.